Today on Crossfire News, PSVR2 pricing and release date revealed, a full John Wick game may be coming at you soon, and Marvel putting its trust in EA? All coming at you next. What's up, everybody? I'm Russ Dornish with Crossfire Faith in Gaming, and this is Crossfire News. Let's jump into it. First up, we finally had the full reveal for Sony's PSVR2. PSVR will release on February 22nd, 2023 for a retail price of $549.99. Pre-orders will open up on November 15th, 2022, and there will also be a bundled priced at $599.99 that includes the new Horizon Call of the Mountain launch title. Sony also revealed 11 new titles headed to PSVR 2 in 2023, including the Dark Pictures Switchback VR, Crossfire Sierra Squad, The Light Brigade, Cities VR Enhanced Edition, Cosmonious High, Hello Neighbor Search and Rescue, Jurassic World Aftermath Collection, Pistol Whip VR, Zenith The Last City, After the Fall, and Tentacular. While we don't have a full launch lineup quite yet, Sony did confirm that it is expecting more than 20 titles on the February 22nd launch day. What are your thoughts on PSVR 2? Are you excited or disappointed by the massive price tag? How has your VR experience been thus far, or does VR even interest you at all? Let us know in the comments down below. John Wick has become a massive series for Lionsgate Studios. As such, Lionsgate has explored the possibility of a full AAA John Wick game. Lionsgate CEO John Felterheimer mentioned that the company has been discussing proposals for a game, though nothing is set in stone yet. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but we believe there is a big AAA game to be made out of John Wick, Felterheimer said during a call, according to a report by IndieWire. We have been fielding proposals. We certainly are interested in moving that forward, but I don't want to say anything more about that at this time. With the massive success of the series, the only video game property that has been released was the John Wick Hex strategy game that currently only holds a 74 on Metacritic. With the movies doing so well and the action-heavy set pieces, one would think a large and expensive gaming adaptation would be a good translation of the source material. Would a John Wick AAA game interest you? Are there any other movie properties that you can think of that would be made into a great video game? Let us know what you think. Lastly, after winning the ability to work exclusively with Disney on the Star Wars franchise, Disney is yet again turning to EA for more game adaptations. Bloomberg reports that EA and Disney have inked a deal to develop 3 games based on Marvel Comics. A previously announced Iron Man game from EA Motive is already in development, but the other Marvel games are completely unknown. EA Motive is currently about to release the Dead Space remake in the coming months, with the Iron Man game being their next big release afterward. COO of EA, Laura Miele, answered in regards to the deal, "We have an intentional, deliberate strategy to have a balanced portfolio. There will be Marvel fans who don't play other EA games." Do you think EA can create a successful Marvel franchise out of their upcoming games, like Insomniac has been able to do with Spider-Man? Or will EA fail like they have with a bunch of other projects? Let us know. This week marks the major release of God of War Ragnarok, as well as a bunch of ports for the Nintendo Switch. Not to mention the return of a major franchise. Can it finally translate to a successful 3D game? On November 8th, Nintendo Switch will get a number of ports, including Sifu, Resident Evil 2, and Oddworld Soulstorm, all coming at you this Tuesday. The return of Sonic the Hedgehog comes this week in the form of Sonic Frontiers. Sonic's new journey begins with him and his friends, Amy and Tails, as they head to the Starfall Islands in search of Chaos Emeralds. As they approach the islands, sudden trouble hits their plane, and they are sucked into a dimensional portal. Sonic then finds himself separated from his friends and awakens in a strange digital world, cyberspace. He miraculously escapes cyberspace and arrives on Kronos Island, one of the Starfall Islands, full of ancient ruins where strange enemies roam. It is then up to Sonic to explore the Starfall Islands, find his lost friends, and uncover the mysteries around him. Sonic Frontier hits all platforms on November 8th, 2022. God of War Ragnarok releases on November 9th for PS4 and PS5. Embark on an epic and heartfelt journey as Kratos and Atreus struggle with holding on and letting go. From Studio Santa Monica comes the sequel to the critically acclaimed God of War 2018. Fimbulwinter is fully underway. Kratos and Atreus must journey to each of the 9 realms in search of answers as Asgardian forces prepare for a prophesized battle that will end the world. Along the way, they will explore stunning mythical landscapes and face fearsome enemies in the form of Norse gods and monsters. The threat of Ragnarok grows ever closer. Kratos and Atreus must choose between their own safety and the safety of the realms. God of War review embargoes lifted this past week, and the game currently sits at a 94% on Metacritic. And that's all for this week. I just want to give a huge shout out to the Crossfire community who showed up big time as we raised $1,000 for Children's Hospital of Colorado through our Extra Life stream this past Saturday. I'm Russ Dornish, the host for Crossfire News. You are loved, you belong, you matter. We'll see you next week. God bless.